Hello everyone, I am Shraddha Behl. I am going to present to you my task 2 for my internship as Data Science and Business Analyst at the Spark Foundation. This task will help us in understanding the basics of k-means clustering, so let's hop on to the project. Firstly, I have imported three major libraries, first one being NumPy, which is used for array manipulation in Python, second one being matplotlib.pyplot, which is used for plotting of graphs, and the third one being pandas, which is used for scientific calculation and using of databases in Python. We are also importing scikit-learn, which includes classification, regression, and clustering like models. sklearn provides a small data set due to which we do not require to download it separately from any other external website. Here we are loading the iris dataset from the external library. A data frame is a 2D data structure with columns of different types. Here we are loading the iris features for the analysis. To load the same, we are using the pandas library, abbreviated as PD, and data frame function. Using datahead, we are printing the first 5 columns to make sure that our data is imported successfully. Using the iris data frame, that is the data set which contains all the features of the iris, we are taking the values of all the rows and all the columns in X variable. Using the cluster class from sklearn library, we are importing the k-means algorithm. Now, we are creating an array called WCSS. We are running a loop from 1 to 11. In the first line of the loop variable, ncluster defines the number of clusters to form. k-means ++ selects initial cluster center for k-means clustering. Max_iter function defines the maximum number of iterations of k-means algorithm for a single run. N iteration defines the number of times algorithm will run on different centroid seeds. Using the fit function, we try to achieve better accuracy. In the next line, we are just plotting the graph using the plot function. We have made use of the elbow method. It is used for above graph, and the optimum cluster is where the elbow is formed. From the above graph, we derived that the most suitable number of clusters to choose is 3, because that is where the elbow graph is bending. So now from the above prediction, we will again implement the k-means algorithm. In the next few lines, we are going to start the part where we visualize our clusters. We are creating a scatter plot for x and y variable with label 1, label 2 and label 3, and we have chosen clusters 1, 2 and 3 in colors red, blue and green, and the size for the same is equal to 100. Now we are creating scatter plotting the centroid with label centroid in color yellow. Here we are using a legend, which is basically markers for the text label which we specify. Thank you.